Hello, everyone. I just wanted to come on today. I hope everybody's doing well. This is my second live, and I really enjoyed the last talk that we had about commitment and being committed. And I got so many wonderful comments about how it helped them, how it helped people really focus on what commitment meant. And coming on here, I think really is, for me, helps me to delineate my goals and my commitment to things and reinforce it. By helping you, I help myself. So I wanted to come back on today, and as I had promised I would, I wanted to talk about when we are committed to something, what we can do to drive that home. So what you can do to drive things home is to set small goals and have vision boards. So one of the things that helps me, and we all goal set. We goal set every day without realizing we goal set. So when you get up in the morning and you go to your job and then you go to the grocery store, you come home and you take care of your children, you're goal setting. Every one of those things were a goal. So you achieve things. Have you ever, in a day, I know for me, I've really set a goal to stay on my diet. And I would eat really good all day and hit those goals. And I remember laying down that night and feeling like, wow, I really, really felt good that I had hit those goals. So what goal setting does is it helps encourage us. And it makes the invisible visible. If you never set a goal and all you ever do is just go through life and have a daily task list, do you really feel like you achieved anything? For me, goal setting and commitment delineated my pathway to getting where I wanted to be. And that's what I want to help you guys do. It's more than just a commitment. It's more than just a journal with goals. It's your hopes and your dreams. And when you goal set, it reinforces your commitment to yourself and to your vision. And so what I wanted to do today is just really talk to you guys about how do you do that? How do you go about it? You don't have to have a big board that costs you $20, $30. You can go to the dollar store, create a vision board, set your goals, put them in writing. I told you commitment was about establishing those goals, and now you've established your pathway. You know what you want to do. You see your vision. So now we have to set the small goals to get there. You don't get up in the morning and go to work without setting a goal of how you're going to get there. You know the route you're going to take, and you know the finish, the end. You're going to get to work and you're going to come home and you're going to do your tasks along the way. Goal setting is no more than taking that vision and putting it on paper so that you can feel that you have actually achieved your goals. And it really helps you to be motivated to go to the next step. So, when I said that it makes it visible, the invisible visible, it's because it does. It makes things, you see things differently when you set a goal, when you achieve it. So I looked up what really is the definition of goal setting, because for me, having a definition in place and understanding something really, really helps me. So goal setting is the process of identifying something you want to accomplish and establishing measurable objectives and time frames to get it. Just exactly what I said. So let's just say your goal is to open your own business. So the first thing that you have to do, remember I talked about it last week, you have to put action behind your dream. So when we dream at night, that's my analogy, you have a dream. You lay down, you dream, you get up. The action behind the dream is getting up. So Inaction is dreaming. You dream when you're asleep. So we have to now put action behind it. And I told you last week I would give you the second step. So the second step to commitment to achieving your dreams is goal setting. So we want to set the goal. We want to set the goal that we establish. I've had many, many businesses. And the way I started out was a business plan. And a business plan was my way of setting a goal. But you don't have to be that detailed. You can simply say, this week, my plan for myself, my goal for this week, and I suggest once a week, whatever day you choose, you set your goals and you live by it. Whether that's eating well, whether that's, taking short trip to the library to just take some you time, whatever it is that you feel will help you to identify your goals. For me, it's getting where I'm quiet. I do it usually on Saturdays. That's my down day. And I will go in there and I'll say, I'm going to eat right this week. Here's my meal plan. I run a few Airbnbs. So I would make sure all the schedules are up. And then if I'm doing anything else that week, I'll make sure it's on that list. I re-identify that list by the end of the week. So again, goal setting is attending to what you want to, you set your goals, you achieve your goals. But it's important that they're visible. That's the only thing here. If you just start, if you just put a little action behind it, you can achieve everything that you want. There is nothing that is impossible to you. Absolutely nothing. As long as you plan and are determined and have commitment. I think I told you guys last week that I started an assisted living when I was 29 and I didn't have any experience. And I remember one of the very first things I did was I drew it out on a piece of paper and I identified that that was what I wanted. I wanted to run an assisted living because I just loved people. I just like to help people. I like to encourage people. That brought it to life for me. There was many times along the way that I lost my way and either I didn't get my bank loan. That was a scary time. I got refused one time for my bank loan and I had to find another bank. But I remember going back to that and realizing that it was during that process that it made my determination even stronger, because I went back there and I said, I can do this. And from that vision board, if you want to call it that, of course I didn't call it a vision board at the time. I didn't have that terminology. It was just for me a drawing and a pathway to get where I wanted to be, to get from A to B. So I had everything down there from I had to call architects to I needed to visit the business office. But yours doesn't have to be that complicated. It doesn't have to start that way. It can start with small goals, because once you set small goals, it'll set the pathway for larger ones because you'll feel accomplished. What I'm trying to do is help you to get out of your own way. You have to start. If you don't start and set goals, you're not going to accomplish your dreams, and you have one life. You have one attempt at this. Somebody asked me why I take risks, and I truly, wholeheartedly believe this. I believe anything I set my hand to will prosper. God said that. I believe it. You have to search within yourself for what your belief system is. That's mine. I pray. I seek God's answer and His face, and I move forward. And I believe if it's in His will and it's in His word, then it's His will for my life. So for me, when I set out to do a new business, I feel like the world is at our feet. Why wouldn't you try? What have you got to lose? Set the goal, set it high. If you can reach your goals so easily that you obtain them every day, then you're not setting the bar high enough. You're better than that. You can achieve more than that. Be committed to yourself and believe in yourself as much as you believe in others. You know, there are goals that I set 6 months ago that I still haven't reached, but I keep reaching for them. And I know I'm going to do them. They're complex goals now. What started out as simple, just this week goals ended up being long-term 2 and 3 year goals. And that's what I'm trying to get you to do. Start simple. And then you're going to get thirsty for more. You're going to want those bigger goals. You're going to want to attain more. But remember, you have one life. If you keep saying, tomorrow I'll start that business, or tomorrow I'll do that, or it's just too hard, there's no way I can do it, then you're already dooming yourself. You have to believe in yourself and that you can attain it. And a lot of people say, well, I don't have the money to start. Yeah, but you can have the vision. Start with small steps. Doesn't cost anything to research your goal. It doesn't cost anything to make a plan. So maybe you plan the first step. I'm just going to get the money to get started on my goal. Maybe it's just the research. Start a business plan. Start with small goals. So this week, just start by saying that your goal is that you're going to set your goals. But do something. Do something to achieve the dreams that you're worthy of. You're worthy of this. You deserve this. Be encouraged. Encourage yourself. Sometimes we look to others to encourage us, and the world's just tired. I don't think it's that people are just mean. I think they're tired. You have to learn to encourage you. You have to clap for yourself. So this week, it's very simple. I just want you to start setting your goals and start believing in yourself again. And know that you can and you will succeed. Doesn't matter the time, it just matters the effort. That's all. And if it's no more than this week is just, I'm going to do good for myself. I'm going to delineate my goals and set them and set the path to achieve them, then that's good enough. It's step one. And I believe that you will reach those goals eventually. It's not about how fast you get them. It's just if you do them. So for this week, set your goals. Be committed to them. Be committed to yourself. Believe in yourself. Do something good for yourself. Learn to love you. And learn to believe in your dreams again. So I'll be back on next week. I hope you all have a beautiful day.